As I usually do whenever a new unit drops on Global, let's cover the best possible team, or some of the best possible team options, or some of the best possible rotations and floaters to use if you did pull the new physical Goku, or if you plan on obtaining him in the future. This video will definitely still be relevant. Now, I do have a really quick subscriber challenge for you, but not from me. Actually, from the community. It's you guys catching yourself. It's friendly fire now, baby. Mystic Gamer says, if you have full stamina right now, you've been caught lacking. What are you doing? Honestly, I saw this and I had to include it in one of our subscriber challenges, because if you have max stamina, it means you're not grinding right now. And yes, if you did just replenish your stamina, I'm going to say that counts. Because you know what, it is what it is. If that's you got caught lacking today, you got to subscribe to the channel. Road to 1 billion subscribers before the end of the year. You know how it works. However, if you don't have max stamina, then you can skip today's subscriber challenge. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Let's hop straight into this video. Now, for the sake of this video, I will be using, or I guess I should say, having Goku as the main lead. So you're going to need to pull Goku in order to run this team here. Now, he does lead a Dragon Ball Saga, Youth, and Exploding Rage. He gives 3 key, 170% to all 3 of those teams, and then an extra 30% to characters who also belong to Dragon Ball Seekers or Bond of Friendship. So his category is going to look like this. Now, the first like 2-3 lines are pretty decently good characters, and then it gets pretty mid very fast, which is definitely unfortunate, but that doesn't mean we still can make some decent teams here. I just want to go ahead and show you what we're working with in case you have some possible team rotation or things that you might want to try that I don't actually include in this video. But the first rotation I'm going to talk about is going to be these two paired up right here, which of course is going to require you to pull both units. But look, when it comes to videos like this, team building videos, you're going to need very specific units to make this team work. Again, I do have some other rotations here that you could use if you don't have specific rotations like this, but at the end of the day, you're going to need some specific units to make this team work. Anyways, Goku and Android 8 or Hachan here share 4 out of 7 links. They have Infighter together, 15% attack, the Incredible Adventure, 3 key, which is going to be huge for them because, you know, they're not, it's an Android and a pure Saiyans unit. So key is going to be absolutely amazing for this link up here. And remember that Goku, just by having Goku as your lead, you're obviously getting 3 key. From the friend lead, you're also getting what, 9 key? No, sorry. From the friend lead, including your own lead, you're getting a total of 6 key. And then from Incredible Adventure, if of course you have it at link level 10, you're getting an extra 3. So that's 9 key that you're starting out with right there, both you and Android 8. So it's like, I mean, it's not going to be hard to super attack at all with this rotation. You also have attack plus 20% for guidance of the Dragon Balls and a little bit of crit chance, and then Fierce Battle extra attack. So these two are going to make a very powerful rotation. You also need to keep in mind that Goku is supporting Youth, 2 key, and 50% to attack and defense. So Android 8 here is going to be eating well. You also have to keep in mind that Goku is also giving damage reduction if, of course, he gets a certain amount of orbs, which Android 8 is going to be eating off of. But Android 8 himself also gets an extra 80% attack and 30% damage reduction when you have Goku Youth attacking in the same turn. So these two are literally meant to be run together. This is a rotation you do not want to miss out of, which is why I say that if you're summoning for this Goku, it's tough because you also want the banner unit to make this team a lot better. These two are absolutely incredible together, and that is definitely one rotation I would highly recommend running. Another rotation is actually one I didn't really consider until I was doing a little bit of research for this video, and that's actually the free-to-play recent Super Strike Grandpa Gohan. Now, Grandpa, just from links, it doesn't really appear to be much, right? All in the family, 20% defense is massive for both of these characters here. The Incredible Adventure giving extra defense, but more importantly, key, so that way this rotation can actually work in terms of super attacking and stuff, is again really important. And then, you know, attack plus 20% for guidance of the Dragon Balls and some crit chance. Now remember that Goku here is giving Dragon Ball Saga category allies 2 key and 50% to attack. So they're both at 11 key, literally already, okay? Which is, of course, really perfect in terms of them super attacking, remember that. But also, Grandpa Gohan is getting an extra defense plus 50%, and all allies attack and defense plus 20% when there's another Goku's ally category on the team. And then an extra, all allies attacking defense plus 20%, when there's another ally whose name includes Goku Youth attacking in the same turn. So this Grandpa Gohan is sharing all these links, receiving all these buffs from Goku, but is also giving Goku himself no key, unfortunately, besides, you know, the 3 key from the link, but 40% to attack and defense himself, which of course is really, really, really nice. Now again, defensively, he could be a little iffy. Goku is giving him damage reduction. Goku's giving him defense. He has 150% defense here, an extra 100% here, an extra 40% from the support. And then, of course, he does raise defense on super attack. He can also guard if HP is 58% or less. Just, it's nice to have. Again, it should have been guaranteed, if you ask me. But again, you know, it's definitely better than nothing. This rotation, I think, could definitely work and is a free-to-play option. So all you got to do is pull one character, and then you do have a free-to-play option that you can run. Definitely rotation I would not recommend, you know, looking over. And then we do have this possible rotation right here, Goku, and then the Tech GT Pan. Innocence, 15% attack, all in the family. Another, again, a great defensive link. Kamehameha, and then Fierce Battle. Since, what's it called? Since Pan here is on the youth category, Goku is literally a direct support for Pan, which is going to make Pan look a lot better than what she already was looking. And again, she's not necessarily a bad character, it's just she's definitely aging pretty well, but she does have the still massive, really powerful 50% damage reduction before attacking. So it's like she could be the slot 1 character to Goku while Goku is supporting her and Goku's giving her damage reduction. Also, having Pan in the second slot could technically allow you to manipulate the field in such a way where you could potentially obtain 7 or more key spheres and then have the all allies, you know, the 8% damage reduction, or I thought it was 7, but yeah, 8% damage reduction there. So again, very strong. Now remember that when you are collecting key spheres and you know, when it comes to Pan here, the key in total is going to be what? You have, again, 6 key from both leader skills and then 2 key from Goku support. So you have 8 key in total, not counting any floating support, which we'll get to in just a second, but 8 key in total. So you're going to need 4 key for Pan. If you can manipulate the field in such a way, again, where you can collect those 4 orbs and then have orbs drop 7 of them orbs to drop for Goku, this could be, I think, a very strong rotation, which definitely requires a little bit of RNG, but definitely, I mean, again, Goku's link partners aren't even that great. These are definitely the best partners you can look for in terms of Goku that are actually going to make this team you know, as cohesive as possible. One thing to mention though is that Pan has a unit super attack, which allows her to greatly stack attack, which can help her do a lot of damage, but you're not going to be activating that when you have a character like Goku on the team, because Goku is not GT. You need a GT Trunks, GT Goku or GT Trunks to activate it, or I guess a Giru too. But now that I'm actually here, and now that I am thinking about it, you know what I want to do actually really quickly? Because I didn't actually mention, I didn't actually include this character here. Because let me pull up Dragon Ball Seekers really quickly. Hold on. So what we can actually do here is pull up Giru. And let me pull up Trunks and Giru here too. Okay, hold on, because again, now this is mid-video team building here. So with Giru is on Dragon Ball Seekers, and Goku, I mean, wait, hold on, Giru is on Dragon Ball Saga, right? Giru is not on Dragon Ball Saga. I was gonna say, oh no, I mean, he's GT. What am I saying? No, never mind. So yeah, I was gonna say, because Giru himself is a really nice Dragon Ball Seekers 3 key 40% support. So I was gonna say that you can put Giru in slot 3, support Pan, activate Pan's unit super attack, while also supporting both Goku and Pan, right? That would have been a really nice rotation. And then same thing with the Trunks and Giru here, but unfortunately, again, Goku isn't necessarily leading any of these categories here. And then, of course, giving Bond of Friendship and Dragon Ball Seekers 2 key and 40% to attack. It would have been 40% attack to Goku, but 3 key and 60% to Pan. It would have been a really strong rotation. Also, when you consider the fact that he's also orb changing. So again, would have been a nice rotation, but unfortunately just can't work unless you run just a full Dragon Ball Seekers team. Like, if you run a Dragon Ball Seekers led team, you can then fit this Trunks and then run that Goku and Pan rotation. And then since again they share Dragon Ball Seekers, you can then have again Giru supporting both of this rotation, as well as Trunks and Giru also supporting them as well, while activating Pan's unit super attack and all that good stuff. So just another thing to think about there in case you haven't already. And then we hop into other rotations here. The first one going to be this rotation here. I know this is going to upset some global players because Gohan's EZA is not yet here. But when it does, you can run this team. They share literally 7 out of 7 links before and after transformation for Gohan, which of course is going to be a really, really nice thing. We all know how good Gohan's EZA is. So this is going to be a very strong rotation. And then you can also run this rotation right here. Both of these units are on Goku's leader skill, and Goku is stacking defense. Even after his EZA, so again a potential decent option for rotation. So you have this rotation, you can run this rotation, you can run this rotation, or this rotation, or this rotation, or any combination that you'd like. These are some of the ones that I thought were best, but of course if you want to try anything else when it comes to having this category here, you can definitely, you know, go ahead and try it. Like, let's say you really want to run, you know, Name Goku and what's his face, AGL Gohan, right? That could definitely work because AGL Gohan is of course on youth. So yeah. And then in terms of, you know, some slot 3 options, some options that you can run as a floating options, I do think this Pan can definitely, I wouldn't say it's just going to be, you know, the greatest option to run in slot 3, but I will say that her 55% damage reduction definitely comes in clutch, especially when she's on a 200% lead, like Goku's here. So keep that in mind. She also is recovering a lot of HP as well, which could be really nice, you know, in terms of not dying. So I do think Pan could be a solid slot 3 option in terms of defensive utility as well as healing utility. Then we have this Gohan here. Now this Gohan doesn't fit under the 200% lead per se, but he is still under Goku's youth part of his leader skill here. And so this Gohan is going to be really powerful, and the main reason is because he's giving all allies 3 ki and 58% to defense. So again, just imagine a rotation like this, or a rotation like this, where you have this EZA Goku, this EZA Gohan, but now you're getting an extra 3 ki and an extra 58% to defense, or even this really strong defensive rotation giving an extra 3 ki and an extra 58% to defense, or this rotation, right? So again, it makes a team so much more cohesive. This Gohan is like the glue to so many teams. He is a very valuable unit. Definitely someone you're going to want in your box, even though again he's aging slightly. He doesn't really stack defense too greatly. He's still really powerful. And then his active skill, the 30 HP recovery, the guarding all attacks and all allies defense 20% for 2 turns is not something you really want to give up. Let me actually read this though. Hold on. Activated when there's an ally whose name includes Piccolo or Krillin on the team. 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 Maybe you can't activate that active skill. Piccolo or Krillin on the team. I wonder if Demon King Piccolo. Actually, hold on. I guess it'll say what's excluded, right? Let's see here. Yeah, Demon King or Majin Buu. Okay, yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe you can't activate his active skill, but hey, he's still going to be that was just an extra thing I mentioned there. He's still going to be really valuable because this is what we really like here. Plus his defensive stacking, which makes him a really strong defensive option in the 3rd slot. And last but not least here, I just brought up this guy because he's going to fit under the leader skill of specifically the youth part of the Goku's leader skill. And I do think he's still low-key a underrated. He doesn't have an awakening yet. He's an SSR. He stacks defense. He gets 30% damage reduction, 158% to attack and defense, and then an extra 58% attack and defense when there's another Goku's family category ally on the team, which you're definitely going to have because guess what? You have this Goku here. So again, this Gohan could be a really nice 3rd slot option. If his defense is hitting 300, 400k with this 30% here, it's going to factor in really nicely. I will mention though that this guy is from the World Tournament. He's available from World Tournament. You may have actually pulled him recently from World Tournament tickets. If you did, GG's. If you didn't, then I mean, it's one of those things where it is you gotta wait, I guess, until the banner comes back, or you get more tickets, one or the other. I guess technically both. But yeah, so again, there's more options here, but it's like if you're running Goku as a lead, you are kind of restricted. As you can see, you are literally restricted on what you can actually run. I will actually mention here too, you do have this rotation. I want to bring this up as well. The AGL Goten and the physical Trunks rotation. Once these two characters, I mean, they already have their EZA now on global. So when you run these two together, you end up creating a really strong rotation. A lot of, I think 6 out of 7 links are being shared. I think Trunks here has the oh yeah, the royal lineage, which Vegeta doesn't, Goten doesn't actually have. So it's, again, 6 out of 7 links. And if you are running this rotation, then, I mean, you can, I guess, justify running this Goten, right? So 1, 2, and then 3, because Goten is actually supporting, if it's actually going to load here, Goten is a 3-key, 40% support to, you know, gifted warriors. So then you're giving both of these units, who, again, are sharing 6 out of 7 links, and also supporting each other, you're also giving them an extra support of 3-key and 40% support there. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely many options here, but at the same time, not too many great ones. Also, I will mention that this It Goku does have, or he should be getting his ZZA during the celebration. Which means that in every rotation that you do have, you know, this Goku in, you can technically replace with the Int Goku. So you could have like Int Goku and Hachan here, right? It'll activate, you know, Ader's, you know, extra defensive utility, damage reduction, stuff like that. You know, same thing with Grandpa Gohan, same thing with maybe Pan, you know. But you definitely want that the physical Goku instead. So again, hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace.